So I don't know about y'all, right? But back in middle school, high school, elementary school, preschool, college, pretty much my whole life, right? I've played the game in a way to where I thought I could cheat the system. Where I thought that I could take a shortcut. Where I thought I could cheat on that test and the teacher don't find out and I still get the good score, because the good score is the only thing that mattered. But did I really get the education if I cheated on the test? Or you think that, oh, if I surround myself around these group of people, if I show up in this certain setting, or if I position myself in this way, or if I send this long text message, or if I call this girl, if I FaceTime her, if I, start liking all the pictures, whatever, I could do all those things and maybe get her, right? Right? That's what I told myself. That's what we tell ourselves, right? I could do these things and then this thing could happen, right? Right. Or I could do some push-ups here, or, I could only go to the gym a couple times a week. I could take the creatine and the protein powder and the pre-workout and the supplements and all the supplements, and I can get jacked and shredded without having to go to the gym, right? As often, right? It's a shortcut, right? Wrong, nigga. It's no shortcuts. It's no shortcuts in life. It's no shortcuts in life. So this is a news flash that you needed if you thought that there were shortcuts in life. That you thought, oh, one day I'm gonna just pop up, be rich. I'm gonna stumble into the right business model. Somebody gonna put me on. Somebody gonna give me an opportunity. Somebody gonna lie me something, and there I'm gonna be up 100 mil. Life is good, right? Wrong. Oh, I could just walk into the setting and automatically get choosing signals, not never having to approach a woman, and she should just be on me, right? Right? Wrong. Like, what do we sound like? What did I sound like making these excuses or saying these things or living in a way that wasn't in accordance with who I really am? And that's the problem, bro. That's the problem I had, and that's the problem a lot of people have, is we don't know who we are. We don't know who we truly are. We don't know who we are in God's eyes. God looks at us as reflections of himself. So when we don't take control and take charge and literally will the things that we want in our life to existence, he's frustrated. He thinks we're not living up to our full potential. And if God's frustrated, we're frustrated. We know we're not living up to our full potential. In school, what if I got the education and passed the test? With the girls, what if I showed up to the right setting and I worked on myself and my social skills and did all the right things to be prepared? What if I went to the gym 4 to 5, 6 times a week, multiple times a day, did the diet, weighed it all out? What happens? You know what happens, bro? You get the result. It's a science to achieving results, period. You put a certain amount, X plus Y equals Z. You feel me? You put a certain amount of ingredients into the formula and you will get the result. It's not rocket science. The thing though, why most people don't do it, it's not rocket science, but it's a little difficult. It's a little uncomfortable. It takes a little bit more action. It takes a little bit more extra effort. It takes going the extra mile. It takes actually doing the work. And doing the work is 90% just showing up. That's a different video. Y'all should go watch the 90% of success is showing up video. But we gotta just show up and do the work to our best capability, bro. And if you do the thing, then the power will come. And that's the title of today's video. If you do the thing, the power will come. A lot of times we be wanting power and we not doing nothing. Power comes through action. Power comes through growth. Power comes through period. Growth, action. That's simple, That's what power comes through. Power comes through healing ourselves, healing our physical body, healing our mental, healing our spirit. That's where our power comes from. So what are some actionable steps that we can take to get our power back. The first thing we need to do is decide to get the fucking power back. A lot of times we don't do the shit. You know, we could know all the things. Like I said, it's not rocket science. You knew to pass the test back in school, you needed to study. If you didn't study, you would have to resort to either getting a bad grade or finding a different way to obtain the goal, which is the grade. However, back in school, you could cheat and copy somebody's answers and turn in the test and say it's your work. But in life, you can't do that. Life, you can't take nobody's sheet of paper and say, hey, this is my life now. This is how bro lived his life. He lived here. He doing this with this girl. He driving the Lamborghini. He live in the hills. Boom. Yeah, that's my life now. Just put my name on the paper. And then everybody start treating you as such. That's not how life works, G. That just sounds stupid, right? But that's how most of us live our lives. That's how most of us lived our lives. That's how most of us have been conditioned to think. Is that that there's shortcuts, that I could just sideline watch and watch somebody else winning all day, and then that be my life somehow. I take over what they got going on somehow. Like, no, bro, no. The only way you get to where you want to be, or where these people are that you think you want to be, is by doing the work, and the power will come. Once you do the work, the power will come. And going back to my video I made yesterday, nobody's coming to save you. So the first thing we need to understand and do is decide that, hey, I'm tired of living this way. I'm tired of not being the best version of myself. I'm tired of losing, bro. It's really the feeling of tired of losing. That's the feeling that, in my opinion, leads to that breakthrough. You know, in psychology, you know, that's obviously the point where the pain of staying the same outweighs the pain of changing. Outweighs, or the pleasure of changing, the vision outweighs the pain of staying the same. And I think we just have to really sit there and analyze our decisions and say, hey, if I stay on this same path right now, let me look around me, let me see what I got at this present moment. And if I stay on the same path that I've been doing right now, and I keep the same mindsets, I keep the same skill sets, I keep the same habits, I'm doing the same routines every day, then my life gonna continue to look just like how it looks right now. And if you on this page, if you on this channel, you're not trying to have your life stay the same as how it is right now. You're trying to elevate and grow, and you want the power. You want the power. You came to this video probably trying to figure out how to get the power. I want the power. I want the ability to say, hey, when I walk in the room, every girl in the room is at least attracted to me. I at least got a chance. A lot of dudes is invisible to society. And I feel you, bro. Like I said, man, before I got heavy on this self-improvement stuff, like 6 years ago, out of high school, bro, that's how I felt. I felt invisible in life. I felt like, I mean, what's the point of being here? I mean, I'm dealt this hand of cards to where I don't like my circumstances. I don't like the way I am. I don't like how my life is going. I don't like the results that I'm receiving. I don't like the type of environment I grew up in. I don't like the type of relationships or people I'm attracting into my life. I don't like how I look. I don't like all these things about myself. And the most empowering and freeing feeling, bro, of all that was that I could change it. And really understanding that I had the power to change it through the work. God gives you the ability to work to change your circumstances. And it's just that, period. And it's just that simple, to be honest. Like, and the pathway to the work, the pathway to the power is deciding. It's to say enough is enough. Like, I'm tired of being a loser. I'm tired of living this way. I'm tired of not having the results I want when it's possible. See, that's the thing. That's going to hold a lot of people back in life, is they don't believe it's possible. They might believe it's possible, but they don't believe it's possible for them. They don't believe they personally can do it. That's like me saying, hey, you could get jacked in the gym. You could become 225. You could look like this. It's genetics. All this different stuff. They don't believe it's possible for them, so therefore they never take action. Because the only reason we take action is when we have certainty in a outcome. When we say, hey, this is the certain amount of work that's going to lead to a certain amount of power or things that I want in my life, then we take action. When we say, hey, if I cheat on this test, I'm gonna get the grade. If I don't cheat on this test, I'm not gonna get the grade. So then we cheat on the test. Why? Because we're immoral and bad people? Like, no, we just want to have the certain outcome towards the goal. If you didn't study for the test, the only most certain outcome is to go to the person that did study for the test and be like, hey, bro, let me get your answers. You feel me? So that's the same thing with life. Now, I'm not saying to cheat, you know. I was just giving that circumstance on why we take action in cheating, you know. But ultimately, why you are going to take action towards the things that's going to create power in your life is when, one, you decide to, and you become certain that those actions will lead to power. So how can you do that? You can do that by getting inspired on a daily basis. Look at the success stories. Look at the testimonials. Look at how many dudes came from nothing to something. Look, like me personally, bro, I'm from Battle Creek, Michigan, bro. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm from a town with 64,000 people where people don't leave. You know, people stay there their whole life. People waste their life away. People do things that's stupid, you know? And I'm not judging nobody. I used to do stupid things too. It took some growing and some healing to change that. But, you know, I'm not supposed to be here in Dallas, Texas, big city, move down to, you know, a huge apartment downtown at 23 years old or 22 years old, however old I was, 23. And, you know, living the life I've been blessed with at this point. Now, some minor things happen and some setbacks in my life, right? Like, everything's not all peachy, but I'm not supposed to be here. So that shows me, when I look back at my own life, how much is really possible. Because, bro, I look at the people I grew up with. I look at the people that was in my circles growing up in that elementary, middle, high school, and they still in the same spot. So what was the difference? The work was the difference. We're not going to call it luck. We're not going to say, oh, Javian is just blessed or Javian is just more talented than others. No. I put in the work, bro. I just read books. I just study. I just go to the gym. I just try to meditate. I just try to journal. I just try to sit with myself. I just try to get with God. I just try to learn more about valuable skill sets in the marketplace. I just try to learn and improve and work, you know. And I don't want to make this video too long, but, you know, we've definitely took the foot off the gas a little bit with that. We've definitely taken the foot off the gas a little bit with that. But shit, after you become aware, then you gotta decide. So that's what I did. Became aware of the issue and decided to change it. And it's just that simple, bro. You can change anything in your life right now if you decide to. Like, it's literally that simple. Just decide, hey man, I'm tired of living this way. If you want to know where to start with your mindset. Start with your mindset. Start with the way that you're thinking. And that comes from having a vision. What are you trying to go towards? What is your goal? What is the big thing that you want? What if this happens, then you'll be super happy and it makes a lot of your other goals easier, right? Like, what do you really want to do? Like, what is you, like, who are you called to impact and serve? Like, bless me. Like, we have to ask ourselves these questions, because the answers will then present themselves, and the answers are what's going to heal us. You know, the reason I'm making this YouTube video right now is because this is what I feel like I'm called to do. This is how I feel like I'm called to serve in the world, partially, is through content and through videos like this. And this is energizing me. This is making me feel good. This is providing healing to my soul to be able to vent and get these ideas out to the masses. So this is something I encourage everybody to do. Like, you got to get clear on your goals. You got to get clear on what you want. And then you got to say, hey, if I continue following the course of action I've been on, what's my life going to look like? If I keep waking up and jacking off every day, beating my shit, wasting all my energy on myself, not trying to self-improve, if I'm not hitting the gym still, if I'm not trying to meditate and clear my brain, I just want to be scrolling on fucking social media and TikTok and Instagram all day, and if I want to, you know, continue to not make money and complain about the 9-to-5 job I'm in, but not do nothing to change it, you know, what the fuck is my life gonna look like? Gee, what's your life gonna look like? It's gonna look trash. You're not going to enjoy it. But again, why don't people take action? They don't have belief in themselves. They don't have certainty that it could happen for them. So flip that. Flip that on its head. Go get super certain that the work works. And this is a video to make you certain that the work works. So if you was hesitating on putting in the work today and for the rest of the month, the rest of the year, and the rest of your life, I'm here to say I'm a product of the work I've done so far. And I can say that I'm super grateful and I'm super proud of how far I've came. And I'm super not satisfied with where I am. I have so much more to accomplish and so much more to do. And the only thing that's separating me from being where I see myself being in my head is the work. The work that I'm willing to do, because I know the work works. We just got to be patient in the journey, bro. You might be going through the work right now. You might be in a good spot. You might be locked in. You might be saying, yeah, Javen, I know the work works, but damn, man, how long do it take to see the results? That's where you fucked up. That's where you fucked up. It's not about how long it's going to take to see the results. It's going to be about how can I make the work a little bit more fun? How can I put a little bit more pizzazz on the work? You know? Can I listen to music while I'm doing the work? Can I get fired up while I'm doing the work? Can I get a steak dinner in the middle of the work? Can I enjoy the journey and the process? That should be the question, not how long it's gonna take. Because the more you enjoy the journey and the process, the quicker everything will come. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I'm starting to do Q&As on this channel. Decided, right? So what I want y'all to do, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. But please DM me on Instagram any questions you have about life. I want to talk about health, wealth, relationships, any area, any question. I'm happy to hop on here, talk about it, answer it, try to help y'all out the best you can. But this video was just to say the work works, and if you do the thing, the power will come. Hope that makes sense, and I'll catch all of y'all in the next vid. Peace.